Piling on, Giants ruckman Rory Lobb crashes into the pack. Photo op that they did not do so earlier was due largely to Mitchell, who, with 50 possessions, posted his third half-century of the season. The Hawks, however, needed him to kick onto the ton, such was their inability to win the ball in close. What the Hawks did do well was defend, sticking 106 tackles. And they needed to as well. While the Giants had plenty of midfield winners, the Hawks relied heavily on Mitchell and Isaac Smith. Everywhere man, Callan Ward of the Giants is tackled by Tom Mitchell, who was hugely influential for the Hawks. Photo, AAPThat Giants have seldom played better this year than their first term. On the scoreboard, it was their best of the season. It was not hard to work out why. Between them, Callan Ward, Stephen Caniglio, Dylan Shiel, Josh Kelly and Whitfield had nearly half their team's possessions. Wearing the long orange sleeves, Rory Lobb had the golden touch, bagging 3 1/4. Mitchell was prolific for the Hawks but, well beaten at the contest, they were chasing orange and charcoal tails. Loading both teams had an extra behind the ball, but it was the Hawks that had the greater workload. They defended stoutly, clogging up the Giants' space. That partially explained the Giants' wastefulness. They had enough chances to kill off the Hawks but could do no better than 1 goal 8. The Giants had been dominating play for little return, while the Hawks made the most of their limited chances. Take Isaac Smith's goal in time on, which came after a sloppy handball by Phil Davis denied the Giants what should have been another foray inside 50. The Hawks had good reason to draw encouragement from being only 13 points down at halftime. Smacked in close, they had not been able to play the match on their terms, which meant they had plenty of upside if they could lift their work around the stoppages. So it proved in a frenetic start to the second half. The Hawks have this area, mainly because Mitchell somehow found another gear, and suddenly it was the Giants' defense under pressure. Their forwards now had plenty of room to lead into. The margin was back to 1 point midway through the term. Mitchell, however, could only do so much for so long. The Giants' senior players, who had been under the pump during the club's losing streak, went to work. Caniglio kicked a steadier, Ryan Griffin snapped truly, and Shiel won some key clearances. Making it count, Harry Himmelberg celebrates with Heath Shaw after kicking a major for the Giants. Photo, AAPThat bruiser for the Hawks was Ward's snap 7 seconds before the three-quarter time siren, which came about from an errant kick in by Blake Hardwick. The Hawks played some of their boldest football chasing the game in the last but could not find the goal to give them the lead. Greater Western Sydney 5.36.11 11.15 13.17 95 Hawthorn 1.35.49.5 13.6 84 Goals, Greater Western Sydney, Lobb 3 Ward 2, DeBoer, Himmelberg, Shiel, Hopper, Caniglio, Griffin, Whitfield, Patton, Hawthorn, Brewis 3 Puopolo 2, Roughead 2, Segler 2, McAvoy, Sicily, Henderson, Smith. Best, GWS, Ward, Caniglio, Whitfield, Shiel, Kelly, Haynes, Himmelberg, Hawthorn, Mitchell, Smith, Bruce, O'Meara. Crowd, 10,866 at Spotless Stadium. Votest: Mitchell, Hawthorn, 9 Callan Ward, GWS, 9 Stephen Caniglio, GWS, 8 Litchi Whitfield, GWS, 7 Isaac Smith, Hawthorn, 7